you can read about things all you want about stuff in other countries and things, but until you see it firsthand, that's when you really can grasp it and soak it in.
So glad. I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Students don't always get that excited about required college classes, but not every college class takes its students out of the country. The Drury Breech School of Business is one of those exceptions because they require their students to study overseas to enrich their academic careers.
The Breech School of Business has as its mission preparing ethical leaders for the global business community. And we do that every day in our classrooms, but it's really important for students to get out and experience it. And that's exactly what the study abroad opportunity does, is it allows them to go and see the things we've talked about in class in their daily lives.
More than half of all Drury undergraduates study abroad at some point during their college careers. Study abroad experiences have simply become part of the Drury culture over the years.
I think Drury values international study because of the nature of this place. A liberal arts institution with a strong commitment to pre-professional training as well. Study abroad is a natural.
I'm really fortunate. That's actually a main reason why I chose business as my major, was the opportunity to study abroad and see other cultures.
Senior Drake Patterson spends most of his time on the basketball court, but recently he took full advantage of that opportunity to explore new culture, traversing the cities of Spain.
In Madrid, they're known for never sleeping, and so at 4 a.m. you could hear just like it was 4 in the afternoon, people outside just living life. And then there's towns like Sevilla where it seems like the whole entire city is like a big mall. There's shops everywhere and live shows on the street, and people are just out and about.
Junior volleyball player Mallory Long also recently ventured far outside the O'Reilly Family Event Center with friend and fellow junior Kelsey Forbes, where their group spent 3 weeks at Drury's sister campus in Egina, Greece, a common study abroad destination for business majors, focusing their efforts in the community.
We really just focused on the sustainability of the island and really helping them promote sustainability and connecting with the local people. And so just being able to dive into that culture and live the culture every day really gave me a different perspective on how our global community can be really related to us here.
Especially with businesses, we're not going to be just doing business with ourselves. We're going to be doing it with other countries. So being able to see that and get exposed to that early will just benefit us in the long run.
Drury tuition applies to semester-long study abroad programs, and financial aid also applies. Short-term study abroad costs less, but it's an extra expense.
The best advice I have is to just go, because it's an opportunity that you won't ever get back if you don't do.
Students may also apply for scholarships specifically for Breech study abroad expenses. Business majors with at least a 3.25 GPA may receive up to $2,500 depending on financial need and financial aid eligibility. Many students also qualify for loans to help cover the cost. And despite any possible extra expense, those students who do study overseas never regret the experience.
I rarely visit with a student that returns from an international experience with Drury that doesn't say to me, "Michael, this was a great experience." And it was, in many cases, they'll say to me, it was a life-changing experience. And so it does mean sometimes financial sacrifice, but in the long term, there likely will not come a time in a young person's life again where they can go to another part of the world and study and experience another culture for a month or for 4 months, like this time in their lives. So from my perspective, it is money well spent.